Hey besties, it's your favorite introvert, and on today's episode, we have the infamous goolgoola. Now, I know it looks a lot harder than it actually is, and I'm going to show you the easiest way, the same way my mother showed me. Now, once you hear this sound, you know your toasted sesame seeds are just right. You're going to take it and you're going to just smash it in a mortar and pestle. So basically, smashing them helps to release their flavor, and you're looking for not a super fine powder, but more or less crushed. This is more or less what you're looking for, and also make sure to crush them while they're still nice and warm. Next, it's time to measure out your ingredients, and as every Indian auntie does, you always have that one mug in your house that is used to measure things like flour and sugar. I'm not gonna lie, there are certain things that I just touch and feel as you go, like the ilachi powder. Let's be honest, the googoola is basically just a donut, so you could add whatever you prefer. We add nuts, coconut, the toasted sesame seed. Now you just mix the dry ingredients to combine, and this is where it gets a little bit weird. A lot of people tend to just use milk when they're mixing their googoola batter. We prefer to use water. The reason for that is they come out perfect every time. They're not heavy and they're not dense. They always come out nice and crispy on the outside and fluffy pillowy on the inside. We also let the batter sit for about 10 to 15 minutes just so the sugar melts and that mixture is nice and settled. Now, the other little trick that mom taught us is to make sure that your fingertips are nice and wet so that when you form that ball into the oil, it comes out as round as possible. I usually wait a few minutes before giving it a little jiggle to release from the bottom if it does get stuck, and I prefer to poke them when they look like they're about ready just to make sure that they're cooked on the inside and nice and golden on the outside. And that is pretty much it. It is literally that simple. I feel like people just overcomplicate this poor little donut. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and don't forget to follow some more wholesome cooking. Also, we love hearing from you, so let us know in the comments if there are any other tricks that you guys have.